You should be worried that I'm making a YouTube video right now because it means that I'm procrastinating an assignment. But we're gonna do something today. You are so beautiful. Are you okay?
Hello.
Hey. So, I'm hot. It's warm. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan for today. I have these beautiful visions of a veggie garden, but I can't quite afford a veggie garden right now, which is it's kind of ironic, isn't it? Yeah, so I love tomatoes. I spend a fortune on tomatoes, and I waste a lot of tomatoes.
Oh, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
I found myself some tomatoes, and these tomatoes, the Rouge de whatever that says, sparked my interest. What's my hair doing? Because they look so beautiful and like voluptuous, and I love a tomato. I would eat a whole tomato as a snack, like a banana, and there's something wrong with me. But we kind of knew this, so nothing new. But I decided I wanted to actually put some time and energy into my tomato plant. Every tomato plant that I've ever owned has been a leggy, sad looking dead. So I'm gonna put lots of energy into my tomato plant, and hopefully if this goes well, this is a sign to start my own veggie patch, because I want my own, and they look so pretty on Pinterest. We've got this. I don't think dogs can eat tomatoes. That just doesn't sound right in my head. We got myself a plant trainer. I think we're just gonna put it in a pot because I don't trust myself to put it in the garden just yet. And I just think it'll be nice to have a really lovely maneuvering thing going on. They aren't cheap, so I was like, why don't I just like make one? But I don't have that skill set, so we just bought one. And then I got myself some wire to tie around my climbing plants, because I have literally pinched every bit of wire from this house to tie up my plants to things. So I thought, you know what, maybe now's the time I buy some. So I went to a section of Bunnings I've never been in before. So that's where I'm at. Look at this dog right now. Do you see that little face? So okie dokie. This is what we're working with. Look at this garden. I'm obsessed with her. Except the plants, the weeds in the corner, we don't talk about her. But she is really coming together. I'm quite obsessed. I did some poisoning on the weekend, so hopefully all this grass will die and all the grass in between the bricks. But here we are. Man, I've got my little step ladder thingy situation with some spare wood with some sand in between, so they won't move, except for those ones because I ran out of sand. But I've got these little guys growing in between the gaps. Hopefully they'll slowly connect. That'll be fantastic. Got this little back area going on. All this is poisoned as well, so hopefully I can put my chairs back down and do the next layer of stone, so that'll be really nice. I've got a nice little golden hour going on. Here's my compost. It actually smells like caca doo-doo, and I refuse to open it because it stanks up the entire area. But here's my area. She's looking quite cute. Yeah, anyways, so I have a predicament. I have pots, but they are kind of occupied. So I'm thinking, because as much as I love this grass growing in my terracotta pot and this succulent that just refuses to die, I'm gonna put this all in compost and put my tomato plant in it, because look, she fits so perfect. So it would be kind of a crime if I didn't put her in there. So let's do that. And then I'll feel better about this sad looking pot just kind of sitting here. So yeah, Look at my little avocado tree. She got a little bit burnt because it was a hot weekend and I left her out in the sun. But she's doing good, I think. And my favorite plant at the moment is this dichondria because she was so small a couple of weeks ago. And she's completely covered this area. And now look what she's doing. Look what she's doing. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. And she's kind of like trickling in between the plants. Like, look, she's spreading out over here. And another part I'm obsessed with is this little setup here. I've got this beautiful silver fern going on. I think that's what it's called. I don't know plant names very well. And this rock and this gorgeous grassy looking flowery thingy going on. With this rock, it's beautiful. And I've got wood chips as a bit of, it's not doing so great. It was for a while. I need to top it up as my mulch, I suppose. But here's my gorgeous eucalyptus. Look how tall she's gotten. Love it here. And look at this guy. He is going to get so big. I can't wait until he starts like falling off the side here. My waves. Oh, she's beautiful. And these little potted colour. I've got another one of this guy. I hope he looks like that one and that one and that one soon. And this one. So I've got him as well. And I've got my beautiful fern. What do we even call her? I've forgotten her name, but she's gorgeous. She's going to sit under the tree. I'm going to water her like crazy because I know this apple tree will take as much moisture as it can. So I've got that guy. I've got another one of him over there behind our guy. And we've got a kangaroo, a pink kangaroo paws, which I'm so excited because I didn't even know there was a pink kangaroo fern. So hopefully she gets big and she looks gorgeous. I'm looking for plants that will go in that shaded area that doesn't need too much maintenance, but will ground cover. So I don't have to always, because the weeds always love this spot. So I'm kind of looking for a perfect plant. And then I have this pot that just had some random bulbs in it, so I just put some dirt over the top of it, and I don't know what flower it is. I want to say a dahlia, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure, because that's the only thing I can remember. And then we've got some dichondria that I planted zonks ago, and he's like popping up in little spots over there as well. And I've got a little, what is that? I forget, but we're building it up. She's getting there. I'm obsessed with this guy. Look at him. I've got a teeny one that's covered by the hose. I might move you. And then I've transported some dichondria over here. I thought it was going to die, but he's popped up and he's lovely. So, winner. I'm really curious how the hell I'm going to get this guy out. Oh, far out. Trust me, if I put it in here, they'll still somehow like come back to life and start growing in that tub. I just don't understand succulents. They confuse and scare the crap out of me. I don't know if I should use my compost or not. I feel like it's a great idea, but it's a little too early, if that makes sense. But I don't know, we might as well. Yeah, because it hasn't really been, say, cooking. It hasn't been sitting for long. It's fairly new, but I guess now's the time to use it. To be fair, this succulent has been in this guy for so long. I should have thought about that, but hey. Ooh. I think I've picked the worst spot to do this in. I don't know why I'm sitting here. This is some really nice looking soil. I might as well just use this. And I feel like, see, I love plants, but I should know more about them. I don't. I just kind of surface level knowledge. I don't know, I just never really have. I used to look deep, but it stressed me out. So Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch this pot out so I can really stop the matting in there because there's a lot going on. The plan is I'm gonna put this in here so I can mix some compost into the mix and maybe possibly some fertilizer, possibly. I wish I had meta glasses so I could like show you my POV because right now this is probably pretty boring. Maybe a GoPro even. Alright. So this shit's stanky as hell. I found this. Probably like, this looks like the most toxic thing I've ever owned. What happened to the box? Why is it blue? Anyways, that's gotta be moldy or something. Ugh. What's wrong with it? Oh, there's a little spoon in here. Okay. So why have you crystallized? Fun fact, why have you crystallized? Do I just put the whole thing in? Alright, so let's sprinkle her in. I have some really just not good compost at all. I know nothing about composting. I've just been putting like my scraps in a bin and going and like adding water to it and stirring it. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I watched one Gardening Australia video and I forgot it. So we love to improvise around here. That's what we're all about. I'm gonna put you in here so that I can put the dirt around it. Really dig that bad boy deep. You can go like there, because then you start to lose climbing room. Alright, especially like leaves and like pumpkin scraps and coffee ground. Why is she stanky? Ew, it's like a residue. It's like a residue on the ground. I'm gonna stick you in. About there. Yeah. No. That's good. Stick you there. Yes. Don't watch this video as a guide. Probably maybe as a what not to do kind of situation, you know. And this is kind of what we're working with. A little base, and we've got our climbing. I think that is a good idea. Yeah. Now we're gonna take this bad boy and we're gonna plant him. So I'm gonna plant him at the base of like here, here, here. Probably won't do in the middle. Maybe I will do in the middle. You know what? I'll do it in the middle. Get a little freaky. So I'm gonna do here. I'm probably not that deep. How deep? 5 millimeters. So like barely. You go here. We'll go here. We'll go here. Yeah. Maybe I should do like more of an angle there. Yeah. Here. 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 Here and here. So it's kind of like a little round circle going on, so it like goes up. And we're just gonna get in there. And everything's gonna go well. Everything is gonna go well. Everything's gonna go well. Everything's going well. Everything is going fantastically. So there's about apparently 50 seeds in this bad boy. There's one in there. Okay, so I think I've got my little holes a little too deep. There's a fly that just loves me at the moment. Go sit in the compost like a fly shouldn't be doing. Oh, so they've got the Melbourne and Flower and Garden show going on. I've opened this in the worst possible way on the weekend, so I'm thinking I might go and film a little bit for me and my own inspiration, but also like a bit of content. I think that would be really cool. My parents and I always go. And we always get really inspired to get outside, and I think it's also a really great way to start fresh with a different mindset every year. Like, you might try something different in the garden this year, or you might like teach yourself something new about something you've been doing possibly wrong this whole time. Oh my god, these are gonna grow everywhere. Oh my god, I haven't even put any in here. Oh Jesus. So yeah, I think it's always fun. And I love Gardening Australia. I watch it before bed. I'm sorry, it's nerdy, but I love it. Okay, is there a seed in there? God, I hope so, because that'll be annoying as. Go in there. You can go here. Yeah. Full sun, which I love, because this garden loves, like, it's all the sun in the world. So that makes me feel better about leaving it just out. Takes about a week, 2 weeks to start doing seed things, and it's annual. Let's get this guy watered. That should be fantastic. Let's clean this pot while we're at it. Guys, we just planted a plant. That's how we do it. No, it actually stinks like compost now. Hello?
Hello?
What are you doing?
Where is he going?
I'm filming a video. Show us. Look at this nerd. Look at this absolute nerd.
Are you filming for YouTube stuff or just?
Bear, no! The compost smells awful. I'm so sorry.
Are you about to pass out?
It smells so bad. I've just planted some tomato plants. So I have planted some tomatoes. And I'm just realizing now by standing up that it's not even at... That's a big old spider! Oh my god! That's massive! Ripley! Get away! What is that? What is that? Ew! That's disgusting. Evacuate the area immediately. Oh, you're so pretty.
Oh.
I have to protect my son. So, today, what did we learn? That gardening can be for anyone, even you at home. If you haven't heard of my brother, he makes YouTube videos about cards. Stop eating cards! Oh my god. And let's see if it works. I'm gonna upload it now with like no growing, or like upload it like in 2 weeks with growing. What should I do?
I say do whatever you want.
Yay!
Ripley.
Look at this absolute like delicious looking plant food I found at the bottom of my shed.
Nice.
I sprinkled a little bit.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
The box is about breaking in half.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you for watching my
Thank you for watching. Please like my video. Please like my video. Are you a good boy? Oh, he's so beautiful. Look at it. Touch it.
Okay.
Touch it. It's
Oh, so
therapy.
soft.
It's therapy.
So soft.
It's therapy. Subscribe.
Got little baby arms.
Hey.
I want to do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this bad boy, I think, in this corner. I don't know what I should do actually. Maybe that's fine. You're in there. Here is his resting place. I hope he makes it through.